Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're exploring the absolute core of how our modern world operates. We're going to unpack the foundations of digital communication and global networking. Basically, we're looking at the exact nuts and bolts structures that allow our digital society to actually function.
Okay, let's dive into this. Have you ever actually stopped to think about the sheer magnitude of global distance? I mean, thousands of miles, massive oceans, entirely different time zones. The core problem humanity faced for centuries was how to bridge that massive physical gap effectively. So, the big question driving all of this technological innovation is simply, how do we collaborate across the globe without being in the exact same room? Well, in this explainer, we're going to see exactly how modern digital communication tools were specifically designed to solve that exact problem.
Moving on to our first section, the global digital backbone and private networks. Let's start by taking a look at the big picture.
And you really can't get bigger than the internet. It is a global network of interconnected computers, enabling worldwide access to information, websites, and services. But to truly grasp its importance, you kind of have to think of it as the absolute backbone of our digital society. Every single day, this sprawling public network supports widespread commerce, global education, and just endless entertainment. It's literally the vast digital ocean that all of our communication ships sail on.
So the crucial point is not all networks are meant for everyone. We have to contrast the public internet, which is global, public, and completely open access, with the intranet. An intranet is private, secure, and highly restricted. Think of it as a secure fortress that organizations use exclusively for their employees. It provides a safe, closed space for internal communication, document sharing, and workflow management. It's essentially a private, locked-down network built right within the vast open landscape of the web.
All right, zooming in from the macro network layer down to the daily tools we use, we hit Section 2, Email, the universal tool.
Now, what's really interesting about this slide is how these specific, punchy capabilities make email the absolute most widely used digital communication tool on the planet. I mean, look at what it does. It gives you instant global messaging, seamless file attachments for sharing complex documents, comprehensive archiving so you always have a searchable record, and deep calendar integration. These exact capabilities make it an absolute must-have for both your professional workflows and your personal life. Plus, it operates asynchronously, meaning you send it and the other person digests it whenever they are ready. It's a total game changer for productivity.
Let's transition from asynchronous messaging to the energy of real-time collaboration. Section 3, Real-Time Voice and Video.
Because, let's be real, what happens when we simply can't wait? What happens when a project requires an immediate back-and-forth exchange of ideas? Well, the first step in real-time connection is audio conferencing. This connects multiple participants via voice calls, very often through traditional telephones or VoIP platforms, which stands for Voice over Internet Protocol. It is a highly cost-effective solution for remote meetings. It gets the job done efficiently without eating up massive amounts of bandwidth, which is honestly perfect when visual interaction just isn't strictly necessary.
Let's move to and see how this builds. Human communication is by nature deeply visual, right? So, we build on that basic audio layer by adding video, bringing in that crucial visual dimension so participants can actually see each other in real time. And then finally, step 3, we add screen sharing for true hands-on collaboration. Platforms you probably use every single day, like Microsoft Teams, Zoom, or Google Meet, they stack these exact features together to create indispensable tools for remote work, online education, and deep global collaboration.
Bringing all these distinct technologies together, we arrive at our final section, Section 4, Bridging the Distance.
And this brilliantly illustrates the core impact of everything we've just discussed. As the quote says, together, these technologies illustrate how ICT bridges distance, enhances efficiency, and creates a seamless environment for communication and knowledge exchange. Think about the whole shebang as a complete system. The internet and intranet provide the global foundation. Email handles the detailed, recorded, asynchronous exchanges, and audio and video conferencing bring us virtually face-to-face in real time. This entire interconnected stack of tools successfully conquers those geographical barriers we talked about at the very beginning of the explainer.
We've successfully built an incredible digital society where physical distance almost no longer matters for knowledge exchange. But, as we all know, technology never stops evolving. So, I want to leave you with this question. If these tools create a seamless environment today, how will we connect tomorrow? Think about what the next foundational layer of digital communication might actually look like. Will it be virtual reality? Holograms? Direct neural interfaces? The foundation is set. but the building is still going up. Thanks so much for joining me for this explainer. Keep that curiosity alive, keep learning, and I'll catch you next time.